Hey guys, this is John Odell here, agriculture and farm specialist with Alliance Insurance Services, and I'm here with another farm insurance video today. Today we're going to be discussing center pivot and irrigation equipment property coverage. Now, center pivots play a vital role in lots of farming operations throughout the state of North Carolina. They not only ensure that you have adequate water supply to your crops in the field, but they can help provide uniformity not only in the crop growth, but in the chemical application on your crops. Now, as necessary as these items are, they are in fact very expensive. They're low maintenance, but the initial install with concrete and well work and all this metal, it's a pricey endeavor for a farmer. So proper insurance coverage is vital to make sure nothing happens to set this field back or set the farmer back in case of something happening. Now, you might ride down the road and see one of these in the field and say, well, what in the world could possibly happen to one of those that you would need insurance coverage? Well, a lot of things. Straight line winds, hurricanes, tornadoes can be very destructive to these. There's also issues with trucks in the fields and tractors in the fields. A lot of things can happen. Lightning strikes can damage all the way down to the well pumps. The coverage we offer covers all the way to the well pump. Every piece that's out here in the field is fully covered under whatever valuation you decide. Now, in most situations, a lot of farmers aren't properly covered on their center pivot and irrigation equipment. This isn't their fault. This is because a lot of carriers don't have a program for center pivots that adequately covers the property as it should be. Now, here at Alliance, we have recently signed a contract with one of the nation's top carriers in center pivot and irrigation coverage. They offer the full gambit and they fully understand what they're actually covering. Now, here at Alliance, we are now able to offer 3 different valuations for how you could cover your center pivots. Obviously the most important one, especially if it's new, is replacement cost. But we're able to actually offer replacement cost coverage now for the life of the product, as long as you have it, as long as you update your values annually with me or whoever your agent will be. We make sure that the numbers are right and your coverage is right. This thing can be covered at replacement cost for the life, for as long as you own it. There's also an option for the actual cash value coverage, which would be less expensive, but it would count for depreciation over time. If you have it covered for a certain amount, we'd have to go through and look at it each year and adjust that, but it doesn't give you the full replacement cost option. Third, there's also an agreed value that this carrier offers, which this means, hey, I've had this thing for 20 years. I'd like to just put, $40,000 coverage on it just so I can get something out of it if it does get destroyed. And they'll offer that coverage too. So you have every range of valuation and coverage possible for something that is very important to your farming operation. Now, currently there are some coverage options for farmers out there outside of what we're offering in Alliance, but a lot of those have not been fully described and discussed with the farmers, so they may not know what their valuation is. What most farmers end up going with is getting a coverage option through the actual supplier of the equipment, and that's really the only thing they can find. So here we actually have a separate carrier that is known in the insurance world that has a great farming operation, and they also understand center pivot and irrigation coverage and can have all the knowledge you can need to save yourself the most money while also getting the best coverage. All right, guys, I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions or if you would like to look into this a little further, reach out to me. I'd love to help you. Anyone in our office would love to help you. Be sure to thank a farmer today, and I hope you guys have a great new year.